Enemy cruisers sunk.
Hello, Fresh Potato, back with another video. The Niord. The Niord is now the worst battleship I have in my port. The Niord, a huge, well, I can't say disappointment because, well, RCCs, well, they all said the right choice is the Minigumo, and they were right. Okay, I'm here to tell you, any doubters out there, that they're right. The Minigumo, far better ship. I don't have it yet, but by all accounts and watching people play it, that is a really good destroyer. The Niord, on the other hand, not so great. And it's not the ship's fault, right? It's not the ship's fault. This ship absolutely sucks, well, because there's no proper commander. This ship absolutely needs an accuracy commander. My man, Janko Vukovic here, well, he's not an accuracy commander. He is a brawling commander, and this ship, well, not so great at brawling, even though it comes equipped with some really long-range torpedoes. But these torpedoes are pan-European torpedoes, meaning they don't really cause that much damage when needed, right? When needed. This ship needs accuracy. Now, the guns, well, they seem to be pretty good when they hit, right? When they hit. So, with an accuracy commander, we will get a better outcome out of these salvos when it comes to this ship. But at its current state, this ship has, to me, it feels like tier 3, tier 4 dispersion. Battleship dispersion, that is. And these shells are all over the place. You're not hitting anything. Now, when you do push in at close range, it's still not really hitting anything. But by the time you get, close enough to those enemy ships, well, you're just about dead. Because, well, this thing can't take that much abuse, right? It can't take that much abuse. The armor is somewhat decent, but I feel that this ship would be better from a longer range, maybe even the mid-range, where you can really utilize those torpedoes from a reasonable distance. But yes, even in mid-range, you're not hitting nothing, right? Nothing. Now, yeah. I think this ship is probably worse than this guy, right? It's worse than the Navrin to me. The Navrin, at least it has the long range secondaries, right? It has the long range secondaries, so you can manage here and there. The Niord is also, in my opinion, it's even worse than the old school Gneisenau at this point, right? Old school Gneisenau, because Gneisenau has a better, it has better armor somewhat. Niord, it can't take too much hits, even though it's supposed to have some really pretty good armor here when you angle it the right way. Yeah, but again, you're not hitting nothing with these guns. You're not hitting nothing with these guns. Now, I know that there were some videos of other content creators posting and having pretty good games in this thing, and we appreciate those videos, but having a good game in this ship is, you're not going to always have, right? It's not consistent enough, right? It's not consistent enough. When you are in a game, maybe with good RNG, maybe you'll have a decent game, but now you're relying on RNG, and you're not going to carry a game at all in this ship. At all. So yeah, if you have a choice and you have to make a choice and pick one, you should definitely go with the Minigumo. The Niord, well, it's a hold ship, right? What is a hold ship? You buy this ship and hold on to it, okay? You hold on to it until Wargaming decides to give us the proper commander for it, right? Maybe some kind of hybrid commander maybe will come out for the pan-European battleships, maybe, or just give us a regular full accuracy commander for this line. It desperately needs it, right? Desperately needs it, especially for this ship. Especially, this ship doesn't have the secondaries. It doesn't have long secondaries, so you're relying on your main guns here. And yeah, these guns, they have to be able to hit the target, right? They have to be able to hit the target. Now, I've tried all kinds of different builds. Well, only 2 different builds, right? You can't try too many builds. It's only 2 choices, right? You go accuracy or you go brawler, right? I've tried the accuracy build here with Cunningham in Colorado. That does not work. I even tried brawling. I guess I don't have the. Yeah, there it is. I even tried brawling with. I tried some secondary build. Okay, hey. I'm trying everything here, right? I'm trying everything. The secondaries are what, like a little over 7 kilometers. They don't do nothing. Again, when you push in there, you're basically dead by the time you get close enough for your secondaries to go off, right? So that does not work. You do get a pretty quick reload. That's a good thing about this ship, is that quick reload. But again, what's a good reload if you can't hit the target, right? You can't hit anything with this thing. And it's, yeah. Even sometimes broadside ships, right? Broadside cruisers, you miss the citadel, you miss the whole ship, and you get maybe a little chunk damage here and there, but other than that, nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. This ship is horrible, and that's because, again, we don't have the proper commander. So, yeah, our CCs were right, okay? They were right. Now, as far as the Minigumo, I don't think I'm going to be purchasing that thing. It's pretty expensive, so I don't feel like spending any more money on this game right now. I'm taking a break. Okay, I bought a lot of other things during this update as far as this game, so I'm not willing to spend the 25,000 doubloons for the Minigumo. So hopefully, maybe on down the line, I will be able to purchase it, maybe when it comes back out. Who knows? That's if I am still interested in it. But yes. So to wrap this up, anyone that hasn't already picked, right? If you're picking one, the best one, the better choice would be the Minigumo, not the Niord. Unless you're like me, a battleship main, and you like battleships, then of course you go with the Niord, but just know, you're going to have some very frustrating moments, okay? This ship is not good for your sanity sake, right? It's not good for the sanity. You're going to be going nuts trying to land some shells, all right? Take it from me. I tried, right? I've tried. So yeah, Wargaming, come on, man. Come on, guys. Give the people what they want. Give us the right commander for this ship, and once they do that, the Niord could be one of the best tier 8 ships, honestly. And honestly, it could be one of the best tier 8 ships, but doesn't have the commander. And because of that, it's one of the worst tier 8 ships, right? Tier 8 battleships. One of the worst, or maybe the worst tier 8 battleship in the game, in my opinion. Now, what are you guys' worst ships, right? I know we all have ships that are just awful to us, but what is the worst tier 8 battleship in your opinion? There goes the comment section. Fill it up. Have at it. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.
Enemy cruiser sunk.